looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Georgia Bulldogs. Restate the state, Pollock and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Huh? Come here, bro.
The Sooners ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Not like that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Stockton. Makes the catch, it's Humphries. Turning it on!
Stop.
Finally get him on the ground, but
Brooks,
he's
stop.
got an explosive play for the first down.
Stop. Sit down. Then stop. You understand?
And the Bulldogs right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
Yes, she is.
Here's a give to Frazier. Fights off the defender. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They'll try to get it through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Defense!
Behind the line, it's Frazier. Excellent discipline by this defense. They keep everything in front of him, and they make the big fourth down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. In a competitive conference conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
Bro, really, bro? Oh my God!
Watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up. But he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision making. That is not how you want to start a game.
They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
To throw, it's Stockton. The sweet feet buy a little time, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. This offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short at the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
They're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Handoff for Frazier.
Oh my God! Oh, bro. Should have been right past you, bro.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he loses the football on the return. Defense.
Bro.
Going to be a turnover.
Oh my God, bro.
What happens, you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll give to Frazier. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
Looking for a man. It's Stockton. The throw. Finds his big tight end.
And I like easy, not complicated, quick little out routes for my tight end that I know I can get a positive gain, keep me ahead of the sticks, and put me in a good situation.
Send the tight end in motion. Here's Nate Frazier. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Oh, fucking fumble, bro. That shit pissed me off, dog.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he surges across the line. Touchdown!
This should be pissing me off.
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down there. He knows how to get in the end zone.
No.
I love when you can run.
I hit return middle, but it didn't
as you get closer to that goal line, be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Shit, bro. Dumb shit, bro. You fucking fumbled the ball, bro. You fucking kick off, bro.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line.
Gotta be the dumbest shit.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Dropping back, it's Mateer. On target. Across the 25, he's got room. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
He pissed off, bro.
First down here as they go back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
It's an icon.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Myers on the move. Makes a grab.
Thank you.
They will score.
Shit.
Touchdown Sooners.
Now let's wake up,
There's
defense.
really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's not even going to make it to the 20, much less the 25. He'll mark it out of bounds at the 18. Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air. It's Stockton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it
Thank
back.
you. Get that shit back in blood.
With the pick six.
Get that shit back in blood, boy.
Oklahoma.
How about a game-changing play for this?
Get that shit back in blood, Bills.
In front of the football and knowing what to
Good
do
fucking
with it,
defense.
taking it all the way to the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Biscuits.
And he added the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Georgia offense ready to go on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've
Stay
only
with
thrown
him,
one in
man.
my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the Dogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He might want another play. Here's a give to Frazier. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And those hairy Dogs taking a bite out of another 1st down.
You don't usually find Georgia teams that complicate things. They know who they are, and it starts with running the football.
But, and he's got room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got him at the 33.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. Zings it complete to the right. Got some room.
Fucking road play, bro.
And the catch and run.
Fucking road play, bro.
Touchdown, Dogs. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on third down. They'll try to get the first.
Bro!
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They booted away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Making side adjustments here. Just feeds the running back. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Humphries.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Back to pass, it's Stockton. Dances away to buy time. On the move, he
Bro. Bro,
secondary.
blitz. God damn it, bro.
The defense and getting
Man,
it all
I'm
the
getting
way
down
down
to
to the
something. I'm
24-yard
tired of this
line.
motherfucker getting out of pocket, bro.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Plows through the defense. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 10 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Illini coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third. Snags it, and there's running room.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He's got him. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Harris. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
Handoff to the single back. Turning it on. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Fires to the right.
Oh! Oh my God, bro.
Touchdown, Bulldog. He got loose and it was lights out after that. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point,
How the
they now
fuck he
have
got
a
that in there, bro?
three-possession lead at 17.
He goes right there to pick the fucking ball, bro.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse. In this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet.
Oh,
I'm getting
Jesus
the ball
Christ,
in the hands
bro.
of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The sure hands.
God
It's
damn.
Sategna. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He goes right back to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe two, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout.
God damn it, catch the ball, bro.
On second down, that brings up
Jeez.
third down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football
Please
game,
catch the
those
ball,
are the plays they
dog.
have to make. Like they
Thank
have to
you.
make
Play they
contested
gotta
plays.
make.
They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Offense here just trying to outflank the defense on third down, trying to get the ball to their running back on the perimeter, but nice job tackling in the open field by the defense to now set up fourth down.
Not a lot of room to field this
Stupid
one.
shit, bro.
Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Thank you.
Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Let's it fly.
God dang it, get on this nigga, bro.
A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make
damn.
the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Quarterback may change this route. Running inside. It's
Thank
Phillips.
you.
They'll knock him down for a
Oh.
loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run.
Bro, I know you ain't
see
about to
him
fucking
beat
go
the
for the
offensive
ball, bro.
lineman there trying to block him and get him
They
in
ain't
the
about to go
backfield
for
to make
it,
that
bro.
tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Fucking God, bro.
Wait just a
What should I be
second. They're
talking about,
leaving
bro?
the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
Exactly what should I be talking about, bro?
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Great place to start for this offense.
Man.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout.
Oh my God, bro. God damn it.
Makes that catch every time it's second down.
Catch the ball, bro.
Everything right. He ran a good
Damn, do you want me to win the game?
Finish the play. Just look it in.
You got niggas want me to win?
Change now on
Shit.
second and long.
God damn.
Back
Fuck.
to pass. Finds his tight end. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
Hit nigga wide ass
This
open, bro.
offense can
Read the
ill afford
defense.
to
Guess
come
what?
up empty
Nigga
on
got the
this
fucking.
drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun on 3rd down. Working on the right. Touchdown!
Fuck.
Oklahoma made the grab and took it on in for the score.
We're in the second half of this
Y'all,
game. We're
bro.
trailing, David. No surprise there.
shit.
You got to throw the ball to the guys.
Damn,
that are
make
making
shit fair.
plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen.
I
I mean,
mean,
keep
trying to
finding
bait
him.
this
He
shit,
keeps
bro.
making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. $90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Offense in a split backfield. The run inside. It's Phillips. Makes it past the
Bro, how the fuck he was.
grass. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the and he got
This
away
shit
from the
is gotta be
defense
the
and
dumbest
takes
shit
it in.
ever, bro.
Touchdown, Bulldog.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Bro, it's about
They'll
far.
put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. That pass is in.
Damn it, bro.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're
Oh my God, bro. Can I be great, bro?
Open and close quickly. You gotta have better timing to
Damn.
complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Makes the catch. It's Sategna. Tackled
Oh,
almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
That was a wide
Time
fucking
winding
open, bro.
down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Oh,
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just a short pass to the tight end.
yeah.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. He wants to throw it again. And here's the third interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Georgia comes quickly to the line. The offense changing the play. Back to throw, it's Stockton.
Oh my God, bro.
On the move at the 30.
Bro.
There he goes. Attack.
This shit ain't fucking real, bro. I need a fucking home game or something, man. God damn.
With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And he puts through the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Niggas dropping a fucking ball, bro. Pete, like, can't make this shit up.
Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over.
Right,
There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing.
He's loose on the right. The 20. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. And the Sooners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Ripping through the defense. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
You know what I'm saying, bro? They gave this nigga the ultra home field advantage, bro. Ultra home field advantage.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. He's got the tight end.
Damn it.
First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Fucking bullshit play, bro. Hit the nigga, bro. Stupid, bro.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Go, go.
They'll go right back to him. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Throws for the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Bro, why you got an extra bitch for?
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day.
Go
They
to
built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. That's reeled in. It's Harris. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a
bro.
delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Keeps looking downfield. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's going to take off. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On third down, he drops to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Harris. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it comes up empty there, but that's exactly what this offense needs to keep doing, man. Keep throwing the football. Like, don't quit. Don't give up. I know you're down a couple of possessions, but you want to show your team, man, that we're always going to fight no matter what the scoreboard is. That's what we are. That's who we are. We're competitive, and we're going to keep getting better, and that's the goal of this squad.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. He's not afraid to go.
Bro!
And it's his fourth interception of the game. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. The 20.
Oh, God, bro. He would be. I got sorry.
Putting it in the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
Stupid as shit, bro. They go wide fucking open, bro.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They get to him as he throws. And that is his 5th interception.
Oh,
he
my
comes out to
God.
try for 6. He'll be lucky. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense.
Well, you really see about the run play, bro.
Catastrophe, David. This offense ought to be able to salt away this game.
Yeah, and unless you're playing in a different league, this one's over. Like, there is no 3-point conversions and stuff like that you can get. So you run the ball, make them use timeouts, Palmer, and walk out here with a dub.
Yeah, this defense should just use their timeouts. Can't take them with you, right? And we'll just see. Who knows? Crazier things have happened in college football. Maybe they put the ball on the ground. They don't execute the center quarterback exchange.
That's stupid shit, bro.